Hi everyone, it's Miranda with Multiplicity Crafts. Today I'm featuring a multi-layered stamp from Kitchen Sink Stamps, and this is also a giveaway hop open to American and Canadian residents. So I will give you more details of the giveaway as the video progresses, but let's go ahead and get started on today's project. So this is the stamp set from Kitchen Sink Stamps, and I got the teddy bear multi-layered stamp set. You can see there that there is a sheet that comes with the stamp set, and it's colored and it's also numbered. It gives you each step that you're supposed to stamp. So we're going to begin obviously with stamp number 1, and then you can see there where they are numbered for you to progress. You want to start with your lightest color of ink on the first stamp and gradually go to a darker ink as you progress. So it shows you the instructions on the back of the stamp set, and it also comes with this little insert in your stamp set, and it'll show you exactly how to map out everything and the inks that you want to choose and everything. It gives you all the details, so that's very helpful. So I am starting with a card that I have die cut a scallop circle out of the front. And this is just going to be a window card. I'm not going to make a shaker today, just an open window card. And so I'm using my We Are Memory Keepers precision press, and I'm going to lay the teddy bear stamp down in that circle, and he's a little bit taller than my circle. So I'm just going to lay it where I want it, and then I'm going to press down with my finger, open the card, and he'll stay in place. Then I'm going to use my magnets and put my card down onto my precision press, and that way it'll stay in place when I'm stamping. So here you can see that I've began with the very first stamp. I'm just showing you just to make sure it's easy to understand. And then I have 3 different inks. I have a light ink, which is scattered straw. And then I have a mid-tone ink, which is the distress ink is the tea dye. And then the third and darkest ink I have is ground espresso. So I'm going to begin with the scattered straw, which is my lightest ink, and that's going to go on the first layer. I'm going to press my stamp onto my precision press, and then I'm going to ink that up really well with the scattered straw. Now after I have this inked up really well and I stamp it, you'll think it looks patchy, but actually it's not at all. That's the way that this stamp is made, because it's made to look like the texture of a teddy bear and look fuzzy and soft. So when I lift up this stamp, it is not at all patchy. It's just the way that the stamp is made. So I just wanted to clarify that, because these are super high quality stamps. And so I'm going to lay down 2 layers of ink just to get good coverage and to make sure that I get nice saturation. So now that we're done with layer 1, we're going to go to layer number 2. And you can see there it has a little bit more texture, and that is going to be our mid-tone. So remember, we started with the lightest. Now we're going to go to the mid-tone, which is the tea dye, and I'm just using distress ink. You can use any kind of ink that you choose, but I just went with this because the distress ink had a lot of color variety, and I found those 3 colors that looked really nice together. And so you just want to make sure to put your stamp textured side down. You might have seen me feel to make sure that I had it facing the proper direction. And just line it up with your previous stamping and ink it up and press it down, and it's super easy. And so you can see I'm inking it up really well, and I'm going to press that down, and this is going to be my second layer. It's going to start getting a little bit more texture to the image, and you can see there on the face there is a little blank spot. Again, that's exactly how the stamp is made. It stamps perfectly, and it leaves the lighter highlights exactly where they need to go. Now on to layer number 3. This layer, I think, brought this teddy bear to life. And so we're going to go with the darkest tone, which is the ground espresso, and we're going to ink up the stamp really well and just do what we've already been doing the past couple steps. You kind of get the idea, but I want to show you all of this because I want you to see how the teddy bear progresses and how this third layer really brings the dimension of it to life. You can really see the 3D effect. And so this one is just going to add your darkest shadows. And so once I have that inked up really well, I'm going to flip my stamp press over and stamp that down. And as I'm doing this, I just want to let you know that if you love these stamps, which I absolutely do, then you'll want to have a set of your own. How could you do that? Well, you could buy them, which would be perfectly a-okay and awesome, or you could enter the giveaway, or both. So those are your options. And I'm going to go ahead and finish with this black ink. This is from scrapbook.com. This is their hybrid ink. And I'm going to ink up the final layer, which is layer number 4 in a black. And then I'm going to lay down the nose and a little bit of his paw and just some shadow areas where his eyes are as well. So once that's stamped down, you can see the finished teddy bear looks so realistic. It almost looks so soft that you could just feel its fur almost. So I really, really like how this turned out. I was really pleased, and I thought I did a pretty good job for it being my first time with this type of a layered stamp. And that's just to show you that if I can do it, you certainly can do it too. So I'm going to use my Tombow glue runner, and I'm going to lay down another little panel over the top. This is the Lawn Fawn paper. I'm using the patterned paper there, and I thought the teddy bear looked really nice with red, and I wanted to make this like a Valentine's Day card, and I will show you here is what it looks like with the sentiment. I used "I love you very much," and those are the stamp sentiments that come with the set. And they have other sentiments on there as well, but I thought this would be good for a Valentine's Day card. And then finally, I'm going to add some Queen and Company little twinkle stars, and this will add some dimension as well as some more shine. I wanted this card to really have a lot of reflection on it. I will show you the completed card. And so I hope that you found this helpful, and I hope that you'll give kitchen sink stamps a try. I really think you'll be super impressed. They have so many options. They've got this teddy bear stamp, and then they have like different things of nature, like trees and birds and things. So I really think that you ought to at least go look at their shop and see what they have to offer. And don't forget to enter the giveaway, and look down in my description box for all of those details on how you can win a $25 gift certificate to Kitchen Sink Stamps. I want to thank each and every one of you for watching, and I hope that you'll hop on to the next participant.